close my eyes and I can see a world that's waiting up for me that I call my own.
Hello, future Kruse Cougars and parents. My name is Kirk Samples, and I'm the principal at Kruse Elementary School. I'm here to introduce a little video that we put together sharing some information about our grade school and our kindergarten program. After viewing it, please check out our website for more information and videos and send us any questions that you have. You can reach me at ksamples@psdschools.org. Kindergarten registration is open now through January 11th. Thanks for taking this virtual look at Kruse, and we hope to see you soon.
We can live in a world that we design.
'Cause every night I lie in bed, the brightest colors fill my head. A million dreams that keep me awake. I think of what the world could be, the vision of the one I see. A million dreams is all it's gonna take. A million dreams for the world we're gonna make. There's a house we can build. Every room inside is filled with things from far away. Special things I compile, each one there to make you smile on a rainy day.
We feel so fortunate to be a part of kindergarten. Kindergarten is such an exciting and special year because your child will grow so much as a learner and thinker, as a friend and classmate, as an independent little person. At Kruse, it's our joy to support and encourage all of this growth and provide a nurturing and caring environment for your child. We have high expectations for learning and also recognize the developmental needs of 5- and 6-year-olds. We work hard to balance active and passive activities. There are times when we are all up and moving and other times when we are working in one spot, mostly quiet. Much of the time, though, there is a busy hum of activity. Interacting with one another is an integral part of this year. Whether working or playing, learning to get along is a life skill, and we are fortunate to have a dedicated and talented group of helpers who share our passion for kindergartners. Our wonderful paraprofessionals are in our classrooms each morning. They provide extra support by teaching small groups, can offer individualized attention, extra TLC, and are brave enough to tackle the lunchroom. The connections they make with students and the difference they make is truly invaluable. Hello everyone, my name is Karen Langrick and I'm one of the kindergarten teachers here at Kruse. Almost all of my teaching experience has been with kindergartners, which means that I really have a heart for 5- and 6-year-olds. Their curiosity, enthusiasm, and honesty make each day special and so different. My wonderful para and I, Mrs. Walker, are excited for the upcoming year. It will be here before we know it. We know your child will flourish in so many ways here at Kruse, and we are thrilled to be a part of this milestone year.
Hi families, my name is Caitlin Summers and this will be my 4th year teaching at Kruse Elementary School. Before coming to Kruse, I taught pre-K and 1st grade, so you can say that early childhood has my heart. Watching 5- and 6-year-olds grow from August to May is so exciting. Kindergartners learn how to read and write and do math, but they also learn how to be a student, learn how to be a friend. There are so many wonderful skills that are taught in kindergarten, and I'm so glad to be a part of it. My paraprofessional, Mrs. Spieler, and I can't wait to meet you next year.
Hi kindergarten families, this is Mrs. Capitano here. I have taught kindergarten, this will be my 4th year at Kruse Elementary. I moved here from California 4 years ago, and in California I taught grades transitional kindergarten up to 6th grade. I ended in kinder there before I moved out here. And having said that, having taught pretty much all of the grades up to 6th grade, I will say that kindergarten has become my favorite grade because you really get to see the most growth in kindergarten years. The kids come in with limited background knowledge and they are sponges. They soak up everything you tell them and help them with, and their little brains are just developing so quickly. They become friends with everybody. They learn how to be in a community. They learn how to speak up for themselves, to be independent people, and I really love to see the growth that comes throughout this year. I don't think if I had to go back to any other grade, I don't know that I would, because I love kindergarten so much. I'm looking forward to meeting you and your kinders next year. And Mrs. Shaw, my para, is the best too. She's been teaching at Kruse for, I think this is her 14th year. She was in preschool, and she moved up with me when I moved here. This will be her 4th year in kindergarten as well. And she said that she just loves it. So we look forward to meeting you guys, and take care. Hi, Kinder families. This is Mrs. Capitano here. I'm just going to talk to you quickly about the literacy program that we have in our kindergarten here at Kruse. We do a lot of poems and songs to start the year because we really feel that these poems and songs kind of create a foundation for rhyming and reading and kind of a sense of classroom community. A lot of our students really love being able to sing together and to be involved in something, and it really helps create a memory of words and how to spell them and what they sound like. And so we really like to use poems and songs. We make pattern books. When we go to writing, that's one thing that we focus on is these pattern books, because it's something that repeats over and over. Like I like the, and they change the last word. So it gives them kind of a sense of safety still, while allowing them to still be creative on their own. And what comes out of these pattern books is really awesome to see at the end of it, because they're really able to kind of make their own patterns towards the end. We use a lot of pre-decodable books, so books that are easily sounded out. We're going to use words that they know, sight words that they have seen in class, that they have learned. We're going to put those in the book so that they are able to feel successful in the beginning. They're going to be words that they're going to be able to sound out once they know their letter sounds. And once they're able to put those letter sounds into words, they're going to be able to take that and sound out words in the books, and it really helps them feel successful in their reading. We also have nightly shared reading. This is something that comes home with your child, and these books are really awesome because they're at their set level. They're not books that are too hard for them or too easy for them. They're at their just right level, and they can feel successful reading these books to you, and they can feel successful knowing what the book says and what the book is about. This is one of my favorite things because you really see the kindergartners take off as independent readers once they start bringing these books home. They don't come home right at the beginning of the year because we want them to feel success, and so we send them home probably December, January, sometimes a little bit earlier with students depending on if they're ready for them or not. And they really, really take off as readers. They start blending words together. They are able to sit and tell you about the story. They're able to answer questions about the story, and they just really light up because they really know that they're getting it and that they're reading. Along with that, there's a lot of things we do with Reach for Reading in our classrooms. This is our adopted program through the district. We'll use this for, we call them read on your own books. They'll read these in class, and we have a set in class that they can look through the pictures and they can find words that they know. It really just kind of helps them see things easier. And then there's also a bunch of themes throughout the year as well, and I believe we will talk about those later. Every month we're going to be focusing on a different theme. Hi, kindergarten families. This is Mrs. Capitano here. I am one of the kindergarten teachers here at Kruse. We do a lot with our writing in kindergarten here, we really start with the focus on how your child is forming their letters. Are they starting at the top of the line or the bottom? Most students come in with starting their letters at the bottom of the page and they write in all capital letters. So we spend a lot of time focusing on making sure that they are forming their letters right by starting at the top of the lines, and that they're only using capitals where they should be, and then using the correct punctuation in a sentence. We focus on, do they know what a sentence is? Are they able to take their words and put them into a sentence? Once they have kind of a foundation down, we then move in to our writer's workshop. And in our writer's workshop, this is a wonderful program by Lucy Calkins, and we spend a lot of time with the students working on narrative pieces, you know, telling about them and their families and things they like to do. Then we move on to expository, opinion, and standards-based. One of my favorite sections is the opinion-based, because they're able to really dive into what an opinion is, and they're able to write mini books on some pretty silly things about what they like and why, and they're able to give examples and details, and it's really amazing to see these little kids just blossom into these amazing writers by the end of the year. Every year I'm always really shocked about how far they get and what they're able to produce at the end of the year, and it just blows my mind how much these kids soak up, and especially with this writing program that we have, how much they're able to apply it and really come out as writers at the end of it. This is just an example of our manuscript we use. So there's lots of different types of letters that you can use to form your letters. This is the one that we use in our specific kindergarten classrooms. It is across the board used in a lot of writing that is legible. So this will be used a lot through their school years. So we like to start them off with the foundation of knowing what these letters look like, how to form them, where to start, where to stop. This is something that parents can really help with, is working with their students on looking at these letters, looking at where do we want them to start these letters, how should these letters be formed, because if they really get a good foundation in these letter formation, then they're going to take off in writing and it's going to be legible and understandable. This is something we really focused on in kindergarten because it really sets the foundation for these students.
Hi families, my name is Miss Summers, and I'm going to talk to you a little bit about what math looks like in kindergarten here at Kruse. We have adapted the Envision curriculum to guide our math program. Kindergartners learn so many wonderful math skills. We learn our shapes, we learn number sense. What is a number? What does a number look like? How do we represent that number? We start working with smaller numbers and we eventually advance into larger ones. We progress into learning how to put numbers together and how to break them apart, which leads us into adding and subtracting. We know that kindergartners learn in a variety of ways, so we teach numeracy in multiple modalities. In kindergarten, we are learning number poems. We are using manipulatives to guide our thinking. We use cubes, math racks, tens frames, geoboards. We are playing games to support new concepts. Students are getting a hands-on experience when learning math skills. Kindergartners are getting their foundation of numeracy that they will carry with them throughout their career. Parents, I have one piece of advice. Count with your child. Count as high as you can. Count objects in your home. Even count lampposts on a drive. In kindergarten, we do lots of counting, so a great way for your child to feel successful is for them to feel secure in their counting ability. As someone who loves teaching math, I'm excited to teach your child early numeracy skills and watch their love for math to develop.
At Kruse, we use PBIS, which stands for Positive Behavior Intervention System. We believe that introducing, modeling, and reinforcing positive social behavior is an important part of school. Teaching behavioral expectations and rewarding students for following them is a much more positive approach than waiting for misbehavior to occur before responding. The purpose of PBIS is to create a climate and culture where appropriate behavior is the norm. At Kruse, we have chosen to focus on showing respect and responsibility, or R&R. Throughout the school year, we focus on some character traits. Throughout the school year, we focus on these character traits. We also use Second Step, a curriculum to help teach social emotional learning skills. So far in kindergarten, we have learned about skills for learning, like listening, focusing attention, using self-talk, and being assertive. This month, we are moving into how to handle our feelings. We are also fortunate to have a full-time school counselor who teaches lessons in each classroom and meets with our small groups and individuals to help support our students.
A million dreams for the world we're gonna make. There's a house we can build. Every room inside is filled with things from far away. Special things I compile, each one there to make you smile on a rainy day.
They can say it all sounds crazy. They can say we've lost our minds. I don't care if they call us crazy. Run away to the world that we design.
'Cause every night I lie in bed and brightest colors fill my head. A million dreams are keeping me awake. I think of what the world could be, a vision of the one I see. A million dreams is all it's gonna take. A million dreams for the world we're gonna make. However big, however small, let me be part of it all. Share your dreams with me. You may be right, you may be wrong, but say that you'll bring